tonight, so rates may be going down, Clay, but the temps are going the other way, huh?
Yeah, the temperatures are going up. We're going to be talking 90s here shortly, but today's still going to be pretty comfortable. But of course, last night we had the super harvest blood moon, plus a minor partial eclipse. You can see this shot here from Patricia Wilkins, from Ottawa. Great shot of the full moon. You can see that partial eclipse kind of taking a chunk out of the top of the moon. So really good shot. Thank you, Patricia, for sending that in. And if you got any photos of the moon last night between some of the cloud cover we had, please send them in. Weather@local3news.com. We'd love to feature you here on our morning show. Now, satellite radar not really picking up on a whole lot, just a couple of light showers into the Carolinas. This is the remnants of what was post-tropical cyclone 8, bringing a cloud cover to much of the Tennessee Valley. And you can see that looking downtown, the clouds back there, no stars out right now, but later on today we will get some sunshine, but all is dry as you're heading out on this Wednesday morning. Could run into a few areas of patchy fog where visibility could drop below a quarter of a mile, seeing that into parts of Cherokee, Fannin, and Gilmer counties and back into the Jackson County mountains. But here in the valley right now, visibility looking pretty good as you're stepping out on this Wednesday. Temperatures are mild, 66 in Cleveland, 63 in Murphy, 69 here in Chattanooga, and 61 degrees in Altamont. Now yesterday, many of you only hit the 70s. We had a whole lot of cloud cover, a couple sprinkles here and there. But as for your temperatures today, a couple degrees warmer, topping out in the low to mid 80s here in the valley, upper 70s into the Blue Ridge Mountains. Murphy, Blue Ridge will be right around 78, 79 degrees. So overall, going to be a pretty nice day with temperatures climbing into the 60s. A little bit of fog before 8 a.m. and then we'll start to get some peaks of sunshine continuing into the afternoon. Now, the next big thing is going to be the heat. Again, we're getting closer to fall time, but summer just won't give up just yet. We're talking above normal temperatures looking pretty likely over the next week and a half here across a pretty good chunk of the country, including the Tennessee Valley. And temperatures are really going to start to rise beginning tomorrow. We'll be right around 90 degrees. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, potentially even topping out in the mid 90s. And keep in mind, Sunday is the first day of fall and it's going to be 93 degrees, and then we'll start to cool down just a little bit early next week. So it is going to be pretty toasty as we transition seasons here, but eventually we'll start to get some of those cooler spells. Here's a look at Futurecast today. Maybe a spotty shower in our eastern communities, but I just don't expect it because we don't have a whole lot of moisture to work with today. We'll have some breaking of the clouds throughout the afternoon, and then going into your Thursday, it looks like we'll be partly cloudy to mostly sunny. Again, a stray shower can't completely be ruled out, but it's a very low in chance. We should all stay dry for your Thursday, and then the rest of the week into the weekend, just going to be a lot of sunshine here across the Tennessee Valley. So here's a look at your potential rainfall over the next 7 days or so. Maybe a trace or so here across the Tennessee Valley, up to 1/10 of an inch, and a lot of this will come by the middle of next week. So the next several days we're going to stay mainly dry, and really no major weather makers coming our way, at least for the next week and a half. But with that being said, some areas could pick up some light rain by the time we get into the middle of next week. And of course we need it. We're still dealing with a severe drought from the Jackson County mountains all the way up here across the Southern Valley, the rest of the Tennessee Valley and North Georgia, back into Western North Carolina in a moderate drought. So it has been a very dry period of weather, and it looks like that's going to continue. Now, transitioning over to the tropics, we have an area of development. This used to be Tropical Storm Gordon, now has a 60% chance of redeveloping, but it's not going to impact anybody but the fish. And we also have this area that we're going to watch closely down towards the Yucatan Peninsula. This could eventually become something in the next 8 to 10 days and then move up into the Gulf of Mexico. Again, it's a little uncertain right now, but it's certainly something worth noting as we continue into the Atlantic hurricane season. Now for today, we'll be right around 84. A little bit of patchy fog this morning, a mix of sun and clouds. Otherwise, overall, it's going to be a pretty nice Wednesday for us. And then tonight, we'll fall back into the 60s, partly cloudy, going to be a mild night. And for your next 7 days, we're going to have plenty of heat coming your way. 89 tomorrow, 92 on Friday. And then we're going to usher in pumpkin spice season, Paul. Or apple season, listen, whatever you want. It's 93 degrees.
Right. Unfortunately, though, the pumpkin spice took over a couple weeks ago, I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
It's everywhere.
It has. It's earlier and earlier every year.
Yeah.
I mean, middle of summer?
At some point, maybe it'll be like 27, 28. We'll have just like year-round Christmas, year-round pumpkin spice.
It's possible.
And then we'll reset. Is that how it goes?
Yeah, eventual reset. Hey, we'll see. Time will tell.
I will tell. Thanks, Clay.